Yo, what is up, guys? So today I'm making a video on Quinton Dunbar possibly holding out. If you guys are new, subscribe for Redskins and NFL content. So let's get into it. So JP Finley reported today that Quinton Dunbar is not planning on taking part in team OTAs. So he's looking for a new contract because he saw Reuben Foster last year go down with a freak injury, and Reuben Foster is gonna be out maybe for he might not be ready for the season, and that's in his contract year. For this is Quinton Dunbar's contract year, so it's a huge year for him, and he's only making $4 million a year. I mean, $4 million obviously is a lot of money, but not for his standards. He's one of the top 10-ish. He's definitely an like you can't argue against that. And above average corners make around 7-8 million a year, so he's underpaid. He wants an extension. Also, guys, a little off track. Comment down below what position do you guys want me to do for a video on free agency targets next. So yeah, I'll post that in the next few days. But yeah, he's severely underpaid. But the Redskins could maybe do an extension like 3 year, 10, 11 mil a year, 10 mil a year with incentives, like with high incentives, because I don't think he's at that elite level yet, but he's trending that way. He just needs to stay healthy. Yeah, Quinton Dunbar last year was really good, just wasn't healthy for the full year, and that's been the case for most of the year. So if he can stay healthy, Dunbar probably a top 10 corner in this league, and if you're a top 10 corner, you're making around 12 million dollars a year or more. So we'll see. I think this will get resolved. I don't think it's a big deal. He hasn't met with Ron Rivera yet, and OTAs are not mandatory. Remember that. This year they start on April 6th, I believe, for the Redskins. So it's not. It's pretty early. It's before the draft because we have a new head coach. So, yeah, Quinton Dunbar, here's stats. Played 11 games last year and 4 interceptions. So, just the games are the problems. He has to play more games. 11 games last season, 7 the game before, 15, 14, 11. So, just got to stay on the field a little more. But like I said, one of the best corners in the league when healthy. And hopefully we can get that resolved. He's got to meet with Ron Rivera. They still got to do their evaluations on who they want to keep and the contract extensions and see if they're going to keep Brandon Sheriff and Eric Flowers. So it's going to be a while before any of this probably starts happening when it comes to Quinn Dunbar's extension, but just watch out for it. Hopefully it's not. I don't think it's going to become what happened with Trent, because that's just totally different situation. So yeah, some other small news. I know you guys already probably heard, but Jennifer King got hired by the Redskins, the first female African American coach in the NFL. So we hired her. I think she's going to be working with the running backs. She worked with Ron Rivera as an intern before. Also worked at some college and was an assistant coach for the AAF last season, so she does have some experience, which is good. And experience with Ron Rivera, so it's not going to be a huge jump. And so, some other news: the Redskins, or not the Virginia's passing some legalized gambling laws today, and I don't know, one of them got passed today. So Dan Snyder's going all in to try to get a stadium with legalized gambling in a state with legalized gambling. I don't think the Maryland thing worked out, so he's trying to get to Virginia, which I would like because I do live in Virginia. Number one for me would be DC. I would like it in DC, but I don't know if that's realistic. Hopefully these laws get passed so Snyder gets at least. We don't want him to get frustrated, not get any place to go for legalized gambling, and to start to put pressure and maybe even move the team. I don't want to get into that. I don't want him to start doing that. So let's just try to get a deal done around here, and it's still until 2026 is when the stadium deal is finished. So So I'll go to read some of JP Finley's article. I'll probably put it in the link in the description below. So Dunbar is one of the team's best success stories, Pro Bowl consideration in 2019. He was an undrafted free agent that was a receiver, and Jay Gruden converted him to a cornerback. Let's see. In the past 2 seasons as a starter, Dunbar has interceptions in 17 games. So that's very, very, very good. You just got to stay healthy. And I think Dunbar likes the situation now with the new head coach, and he did not like Larry Hess at all. So it's good that we got a new trainer. I think he'll like him. Hopefully, Ryan Vermillion's a very respected trainer throughout the NFL. So hopefully that brings him towards coming back to the Redskins. And yeah, hopefully we can get an extension for him. I don't want it to be crazy numbers, and I think honestly, the quicker we get it done, like obviously I'm not saying like in the next couple weeks, but like before the season, because let's say we do a 3 year 30 mil, like 15, 17 guaranteed, and some incentives to make it up to like 13, 14 mil a year. Now we do that now, and we get him, so that means we'll have him for 4 more years because he still has a year left on his contract. And Dunbar starts balling out this year, and he's playing like a top three, top four cornerback in the league, then we just got to steal. So I think it's better to do it now than later. Now meaning before the season starts. So that's just my take on it. What do you guys think? I don't think it's a big deal right now. Just he's not doing OTAs, which a lot of players don't go to anyways. But there is a little bit of a scare because this is how Trent Williams' situation last year started, but also it's a completely different situation. Quinton Dunbar hasn't had a huge medical concern with the team, and Bruce Allen's gone. So my stress level out of 10 is probably a 2 or a 3 for now, but it is something to keep an eye on, and we'll see. Maybe we'll get him an extension in the next couple months and heading into the season. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please smash the like button. Peace.